What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another run with American Truck Simulator. Today I'm in the Kenworth T680, and this is a old trailer mod here, but it's been updated by Frank Peru, and now it's got articulation. The trailer's got a little bit more life to it, so I drove it back when it came out almost a year ago now, and I just didn't like it. It didn't feel right. It didn't track right. And, nothing was really good about it, in my opinion. I mean, it looked great, idea, concept, so on. But, for example, I'm coming off the highway on a off ramp, and I jackknifed. The trailer just pushed my truck. There were other issues along those lines. So I didn't even show it off. But I'm going to show it off today because it works pretty damn good so far. Stock SDS paint job is what you have on those trailers back there, or on the trucks back there on the trailer. And let me go around this way. There is one issue with the camera itself, and I will show you guys when I am hooked up to it. But for now, since I'm not hooked up to it, I have to use the dev camera to move around like this. So there's nothing really special about those trucks, stock SDS paint scheme. So I decided to do the same thing here. Rolling with the Alcoa version 1.1, I believe, if I remember correctly. So you get Freightliner rims, you get Kenworth rims, and you get Peterbilt rims. So got the Kenworth Alcoas on there. And other than that, pretty much, aside for some artistic, creative use here that I did with my own truck, it matches everything that's over there. So let's back up and watch these things hook up, because it's kind of cool to see how they come to life. In the original trailer, they didn't do all that. They were all one. So now it looks like here they're all together. They all have, or not, they're all their own entity. Now, see, here's the issue that I'm having with this camera. Off to the side, I can go out just like normal. But as soon as I get anywhere near the back of the trailer, nope, not going to do it. We shoot you up to the front. So it doesn't matter what side I go to, it just shoots me right back up to the front. So getting a camera shot from behind is either going to be dev or the drive-by camera, which I will start off with today. So let's get those running lights going and let's get moving. MX-13 485, if I remember correctly, is what I have underneath the hood. I'm going to have to take a look at my engine files here, because I tried getting something like a 400 or a 425, and there were no sounds. And if I was getting alerts saying failed to load, failed to open internal and external files. That's awesome how it is bounced. That is just beautiful. Not quite sure the oversized load banner needs to be on there. I've never seen oversized load markers or anything like that on the trucks that I have seen when I've seen them on the road. I don't see them on the road that often anymore. Granted, I'm not on the road as much as I used to be, but, they're, I don't remember seeing them. Because I did handle Peterbilt dealerships. I had a Mack dealership out in Iowa. No Kenworth dealerships on my routes. Taking a different route today as well. I have not gone over this bridge. I have not gone this way before, so these things pretty much track just like a regular trailer, so you're not going to really have to, make wide swinging curves or anything. Even the turn signals on the other trucks are turning on. That's nice. Now, when I have seen these, though, usually the air dam that I have on here is off on those, and it's mounted or secured to the back of the cab. And that's not here with these, so these do not come with air dams, but obviously since they have roof lights, they're not going to have them. That feels like it's going just a little too fast. I didn't turn down the speed on the game or anything, so... That messed up camera angle. Oh, wow. And I was supposed to turn there, too. Well. It's been a while since I screwed up, huh? I'm off the world. Even my GPS has disappeared on me. That dude, there's no stop sign here or something? Holy crap. That truck just went blazing right through that intersection. Now, none of these trailers are going to or from dealerships from what I've seen. Looking at the freight market, they were going to Phoenix Freight or one of the V dealerships or Oakland Shippers like I'm going to today. So they were coming from V dealers, or I think the plant on a couple of them, because there's one in Santa Cruz, but no dealerships were here on the freight market anyway, on this go-around. There are different trailer options, so if you don't want to use this one, you can use one of two others that I've noticed, with sleepers and without. All SCS trucks are as a trailer here, so I didn't notice any W900s, but I did see some 389s, some 579s, and of course the 680s here. How much am I tipping the scales here? 47,800 pounds. finish off this video and then enjoy the day. We were really hot here in the Midwest for a little while, 90s and so on, and then now this cold front came through, and this weekend it's been wet in some areas, but I woke up this morning and it was 59 degrees out. My dad and my brother were just up in northern Minnesota, Bemidji area, camping and fishing. Went to go see my grandfather's grave, and they had the heat on. And my brother's got a pop-up camper, and they had to turn the heater on. It was in the 40s, which I'm like, wow, that's not what you would expect for this time of the year. But you know, this cold front coming through, I think the highs yesterday, today, tomorrow, and I think for Tuesday, because I'm recording this on Sunday, are in the mid to low 70s. You know, big contrast to a week ago where it was upper 80s, lower 90s. You know, great sleeping weather. A little too cool for summer, in my opinion, but, you know, neighbors out back here on Saturday were enjoying it, setting off fireworks and whatnot, so. But beautiful, beautiful weather. Nice breeze. But it won't be long until we're back into the 90s. I love how everyone was losing their minds about how hot it is out in certain parts of Phoenix, or not, Arizona. And, you know, oh my god, it's 119 degrees out. Oh my god, it's the freaking desert. And I saw someone else, you know, oh, this is global warming and the climate change, and look what's happening, and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, they hit 130 degrees out here, and so on and so forth. And then someone, there was a photo posted of a guy standing next to one of those digital thermometers, like at a bank or whatever, and it said 130 degrees, and it said, this is quite normal for the area. It was like 2 years ago, or what, I don't remember the time, it could have been last year, but the temperature didn't fall, or the high, you know, was above 120 degrees for like 40 days or something like that. It was some insane number, which basically goes to show that it's normal. You know, you're in the freaking desert. Get used to 120 degree days. Get used to 115, 130 even here and there. You know, I don't buy that whole, oh my god, it's global warming, look what happened, the desert is hot now. You are dumb. you know, because everyone, it was all over the place. Oh, some jets you know, can't take off because it's too hot, because they can't create the lift. And, you know, I'm sure that's not the first time that's happened. It's not going to be the last time it's happened. You know, you're in the middle of Death Valley. You know, what do you expect? You know, are you thinking it's going to be a dry 95 degrees, sunny and everything? No. No, you need to get slapped for thinking that. So, it just... what has been normal weather patterns, or even just, you know, well, not even that anymore. It's what in the past was just considered, and we're talking 80s, 90s, you know, has been considered, you know, just run-of-the-mill, you know, fluke or freak things, you know, weather patterns, because weather is not 100%, you know, it isn't going to be the same year in and year out. You're going to get those weather patterns that dump a lot of rain or a lot of snow or have a lot of thunderstorms and things like that. And then you're going to have other times where it's dry as a bone and you're wishing it would rain. You know, it's just, it's the way it's been. And now it's just people are wanting to use those freak storms, you know, those weather patterns, to justify their, oh, well, this is climate change. Oh, well, this is not climate change. And it's just freaking weather. What are you freaking out about? I mean, calm the hell down. You know, and that's why I love seeing some of these numbers, you know, record highs set back in, you know, 1890 or, you know, 1920. But no one's gonna, oh my god, see, they had climate change back then too. No, they don't say that. Because it goes against their narrative, their story, their agenda to show that the world is changing. Now, yes, the world is changing. I'm not going to deny that. Do I think it's all man-made? No, it's not. That's my opinion. The world has changed for millions of years before us, and it has changed while we're here as well. You know, it's not going to stop no matter what we do. Man can die off tomorrow, just completely disappear, and the world is going to continue doing what it wants to do weather-wise. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So, yeah, I don't buy all of this, we need to stop driving cars and polluting to save the world kind of crap, because it's still going to happen. And the other thing I love is, I think one of the Honda electric cars or something like that had this, or a hybrid, and the more eco-friendly that you drove, the greener the leaf got. And people were like, you know, dumbasses, you know, the leaf needs the carbon dioxide to, you know, plants feed off of it. They produce oxygen. And so it's like, how are you going to help the world if we go to zero emissions? You know, granted, there is that scale, you know, you gotta keep it in balance, but, you know, nature finds a way. Nature will find a way. It's the way it's always been, and it's the arrogance of man to think that they can actually control it. That's what I was looking to get here, the bouncing. There we go. Bounce, 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 bounce. Oh, I like that. I could watch that all day. Give me another speed bump. Is there another speed bump? No, there isn't. Damn. I don't know. It's a hot topic for some. Very important for some. Others could really care less. But regardless of what side you guys stand on, I mean, as long as you do it, you know, smartly, civilly, you know, we can have civilized discussions, can't we, folks? So, that is going to be it for now, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the trailer and the truck, and, well, the conversation, too. So, that is going to be it. Frank Peru for the trailer here, and so make sure you check the description to check that one out. And, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.